a new drone from a new company you've never heard of before. This is the Antigravity.
I see, like, okay, what are you guys seeing right now?
Modern steampunk.
I look like. Yeah, they gotta change the diopter.
I've never heard of a diopter, have you?
I know.
I know what a diopter is, but I've never heard of a diopter.
Jesse just Velociraptor, diopter raptor. It's a dinosaur.
Wow. You're getting the FPV experience.
There's like real pressure. Now I'm like starting to sweat a little bit. My hands are gonna get a little shaky.
Right? That feels, I can juggle with these.
Yeah. It feels like you're taking off in an airplane. That's insane. All right, we got kicked out of the lab. It's been so long since I've been kicked out of a public space. Apparently it was trespassing. There wasn't a sign.
Oh, okay. Well, we all make choices, right?
Here you go, bud.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Cheers, cheers.
How's that?
Nice.
This is the 8K 360 anti-gravity drone. Now, what's cool about a 360 drone is you don't actually have to worry about any type of composition because it would follow the same principles that a 360 cam would, where you can reframe anything later. The cool part is you're reframing anything later from the sky, from an entirely new vantage. So it takes what we're used to with flying drones and kind of ups the ante a little bit. You see what I did there with the anti? Can I have the remote, please? Thank you, sir. Now it flies a little bit differently using this little joystick, this motion controller style kind of. You're not using thumbsticks, and we all love thumbsticks. So there's gonna be a little bit of getting used to because it's the whole way this thing operates. The whole way you even think about this drone is entirely different. I think this probably would absolutely make it easier for me to fly, especially someone that's a little more anxious when they're flying drones anyway, because I don't do it very often. So if I'm gonna get anything that's gonna make that process more streamlined and easy, I'll take it. This looks like some kind of Mad Max goggle system. The most interesting part of these goggles is that there's a screen on the front of them. So while someone's flying, like Maddie, and I'm just chilling, drinking coffee, I can actually just stand in front of him and look at his face and watch his flight path as he's flying it.
I forgot about that. That's a good feature.
I got my own screen.
What?
That is sick.
These are just the batteries.
Batteries that go around your neck and your pocket, charge things, very, very exciting stuff. I will say though, the little lanyard that this battery comes with that goes around your neck is quite nice. It's like a beautiful braided rope. I'm a big fan of that. The little things.
I feel like you like this kind of stuff. You just like press this button and you get a third slot for.
Ooh,
So it doesn't make it bigger.
That's clever.
That's something you like.
Yeah, it's like a hidden, it's like a very like pirate kind of.
That's something you would come up with.
It is very, yeah, it's very.
This isn't working. I need 3 batteries in there. How do we do that?
There it is.
You'll just genuinely like this, right? There.
Now we gotta boil some water.
Wait, did you spend more time setting up this whole thing than your camera gear?
Yes.
What's your favorite type of coffee right now? Or favorite brewing method?
I've been into French press lately. Haven't done that in a hot minute. I started with French press because it was easy to just dump in grinds and like fill it with water and wait. But it's great when you're outside with 3, 4, 5 people and you gotta make coffee for everyone. I would like, in the past, make a Chemex and pour it over and it would take 10 minutes per cup, and by the time an hour was finished, maybe like 3 people had coffee. It's bad math, but it took a long time. Today I just got AeroPress, but I think French press for outdoors is my favorite. Otherwise, at home, just an Americano in the morning.
You know that I do only iced Americanos.
Yeah.
Only. Exclusively. I have an exclusive agreement with iced Americanos.
It's quite funny. Yeah, have you try anything else ever?
exclusive contract.
Is that a folding stirring stick?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Here you go, bud.
That's for me?
It's for you.
Oh, thanks. I wasn't
Fine.
expecting that. That's a nice surprise.
All right, we got kicked out of the It's been so long since I've been kicked out of a public space. Apparently it was trespassing. There wasn't a sign. There's a hole in the fence. It's kind of like an invitation. You didn't hear that from me. Either way, we're in a new spot. Gonna fly the drone, test it out. 2 months ago, we actually got a little private preview in this exact spot where some of our creator friends we all met, and Antigravity themselves came to us with a prototype, even a version before this one.
I feel first one in the world to fly it, in the world.
This feels like a lot of pressure.
It is.
Like way too much pressure. I don't usually like get stressed about drones anymore, but this now feels like if I mess this up, you guys don't get to test it out.
I think every time we've flown a drone together somewhere, you've said the same line before you started flying. That there's a lot of pressure and you're very stressed, but I believe in you.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate that.
You think Maddie's gonna do well?
He's gonna do a lot more gooder than me.
Camera bottom, camera top.
They're kind of steampunk. you look,
Ring, right?
you look crazy.
I'm gonna puke soon because the drone is moving around so much.
Is it?
The controller has the ability to move the drone, so they're linked one-to-one. So when you rotate the controller, the drone will pan along its x-axis. Now it's gonna start spinning. Now you take that same button and you hold it up. You'll see a little wheel.
Yep.
And it'll say taking off, right?
Taking off. It's not gonna hit me, is it?
I was skeptical of this controller thing, but it's actually pretty sick. I like this for the FPV. I'm not so sure about these hand controllers. This actually works better. Keep turning. This is hard.
What's that?
I'm ready to be molded.
What does that mean?
I don't really have any drone habits, so there's nothing that I gotta relearn or break.
That's right, yeah.
Right? I'm kind of like coming into this fresh. You're my drone pilot. So I'm more just concerned.
Wait,
that
am I
you
being
like it.
replaced?
I just want to make sure you like it, and then we're good.
What will the term become for that special moment you're sharing?
I don't know. What am I looking? Oh wow, that's cool.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good enough.
Good enough?
Oh wow, I don't like that at all.
Good luck.
I don't even know where. I changed my mind. I like it. Wow.
You're getting the FPV experience.
Oh, I would just play around with this.
And so now if you're not flying, you can just move around and look in any direction now.
And then remember that little square box is always where you're flying, so you can just keep flying and look at the square box, make sure you're not crashing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we all make choices, right?
Wow. Oh, it's fast.
Remote coming your right hand.
Try landing that and watching it go down. That's
How's that?
back in life.
First time?
That was genuinely sick.
It's weird at first. You're like, I am so lost, and then
Hated it at first.
yeah.
And then immediately loved it. Now I love it. Yeah, that's where I'm ending on love.
How do I know if I'm recording?
For sure.
I think that's the first time I've seen you fly a drone in like, I want to say like 5 years.
5 years, 6 years maybe. I've retired, you know.
You're coming back.
I retired, but I might
Back out of retirement.
Okay, how do I reach
Michael Jordan this thing and play a little baseball.
I really want
That was Michael Jordan, right?
So this is going to be great because I get to see how far it's advanced from that exact moment to now. And then we'll talk about it in a minute. So got my remote, got the Gogs, got my Walton Goggins here. Then I have my little battery necklace. Now I think the best thing to preface all of this with is I haven't flown this version of it yet. When I did fly it initially, it was very, very quickly. So I have no idea how to use this. The menus are not in a language that I understand. So with that being said, I'm curious to see how intuitive it is with all of these parameters? Because that's interesting to me. One of the reasons I actually don't fly drones a whole lot, well, I'm not used to it. So there's a little bit of like nerves there. Like I don't want to crash it. I don't want to crash it into somebody. It's always kind of like, oh no, do I want to launch off the back of a boat? What if it goes in the water? There's always a little bit of worry that I have when it comes to flying a drone, which has been great with my relationship with Maddie, also a YouTuber and filmmaker and flies drones all the time for me.
Are you telling them about all the times I've crashed a drone, or?
Well, you've actually, yes, but it's very few.
Sometimes it's not my fault. Though,
Sometimes it's not your fault. Software. He can get the drone footage while I get the B-roll of him getting the drone footage. Then we swap, and it's a great relationship. But I'm curious if a system that's supposed to be intuitive and easy to use and streamlined to a point where anyone can do it, that could get me up in the sky a little bit more easily. So if I can explain this the best way possible where you can understand, since you can't see what I'm seeing right now. Imagine putting these goggles on and you've got a big widescreen view. You can see everything that you're looking at in front of you. Like you're at the movies, like you've got any kind of VR headset on. Within that wide view, that smaller little box, directly from the drone viewing window, that's controlled by this joystick. Only seeing the image move around within that box. Because it's a 360 drone, my entire view right now, so when I'm moving this around, is the environment. I can look right, left, up, anywhere I want, and that movement of the drone is only communicated. This movement is not affecting the movement of the drone through the smaller viewing window within this big screen. I think that makes sense.
That is the most confusing thing ever.
It made sense.
You did an incredible job explaining it, but it is also, until you see it, you're like, oh, small screen is where I'm flying. Big screen is I'm just looking around at my footage.
It's pretty cool just like pointing it up and then lifting off. It feels like you're taking off in an airplane. That's insane. Oh dude, it actually kind of feels like you're flying. I remember this.
Peter's first time flying, actually second time. We have tested this once before, like I said, but this is much different now. What do you think, Peter?
Oh, it's way better now.
Right?
Way better now.
A lot of times FPV drones are so fun because you get to fly kind of like you're flying, and now you're getting to experience that same thing where like it feels like you are flying around this
really
location. I want to go over there, I want to go there. Just point the controller and fly over there.
How far did you go?
Pretty far.
Yeah, I'm in a neighborhood right now. That's so sick. Wow. Taking the goggles off and coming back to land is unreal. That was an equally bizarre experience, is just coming back to real life. That'll open up a whole new dynamic for traveling, even with someone like Maddie, who is usually the one that brings the drone, does the FPV stuff, and I make sure he doesn't fall off a cliff. That was so intuitive and so easy that if someone wanted me to dive bomb a cliff, I could probably do it with 10 minutes of experience, which is pretty exciting for me to feel like now my options into that world of footage are accessible and available to me as well, that I can do that myself. And if I use this more and more, I'm only gonna get better at this more and more, which is gonna make it easier more and more. That was much better than the first demo we got to do when I was very sketched out. That was sick. This is also pre-production, so it's the pre-production footage you're looking at as well. That won't look the same as it's going to look when this thing hits the market and is fully updated. So you're kind of just a preview. We're just giving them a preview.
How good do you think the 8K is gonna be?
The 8K is going to be an absolute experience.
Because they're using Insta360 technology, which is like really good nowadays.
Well, I love the fact too that I just remembered, like I was telling you, I only flew it in straight lines because I didn't want to crash it, but like I can reframe and also get a bunch of different angles. So it's kind of like I flew it in every direction.
The funniest thing is, you're gonna feel like I did nothing, and then you're gonna like reframe things. You're like, wow, I
did so much. Dude, I flew that drone for 4 days. Thanks for being my moral support.
Yeah, no worries, man. I'm proud of you. Glad you didn't crash it.
Let's vlog more often.
Yeah, we should do this more often.
We should.
We should.
I'm gonna go over there to my camera bag, but it's gonna be like I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here to my camera bag, and then we'll pack up, and then we'll walk together.
We'll get breakfast. I'll see you there.
See you at breakfast.
So I'm getting things ready to film this clip, and don't I look over and see Maddie getting B-roll of this drone with a probe lens, handheld, and then he starts vlogging with it. And I'm not sure if this is a new thing that you're going to be doing.
Do you like my new vlogging lens?
One, I cannot believe you're holding it by this. Like what that is. It makes me feel so sick. Why are you doing this?
I'm not sure this is how you're supposed to use this, but
why are you holding it?
I think this is what it's for.
Stop it. Go home, dude.